Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Currency, and so I told you guys I'll make a video about the war boss, the accessories, and kind of tips, skill setup, and how to like maximize your damage, right? So for those of you guys don't know, the world boss just dropped about 3 days ago, and world bosses, when you defeat them, they drop accessories. With the higher rank you are, the higher your rewards you get, which is the crafting rewards, and these are instrumental to you because you need a lot, right? I can show you here. If you go to crafting, and what by me, what you need a lot is because unless you're buying the unlock tickets to unlock your accessory slots, so that you can equip more accessories, you have to craft it 5,000. So it's been 3 days, and I'm at about 1,000 only, which is about the ballpark for everybody, right? They're about 1,000, give and take a few hundreds, right? So if it's 3 days for 1,000, then you need 5,000, so let's times it by five. So 3 days times five, that means that it's gonna take about 15 days just to get one of these. And there's three of them that you need to unlock. I can show you here. Go to equipment, accessories. You need three. So that means that it takes about 15 days, right, to unlock one. Actually, you know what? Excuse me. It's gonna take more than that because they actually gave us 15 free boss keys, world boss keys, as an apology, right? Because they did some kind of mistake. So really, you might be looking at maybe anywhere close to like 18 or 20 days. You know what I'm saying? Just to get one of these. So if you don't want to wait 20 days, right, around 20 days to get the 5,000 tickets to 5,000 craftings. I'm sorry, yeah, to get to one of these equip slots. Then what you can do, from what I heard from the other players, is that they spend about $10 per slot. So I mean, you know what? If you get the money, you want to spend the money, go ahead and do it. But hey, I'm strictly free to play, and I'm just here to show you guys that it's possible. It sucks and it's long, but it is possible, you know. So yeah, so if you're a free to play player, save all your crafting materials, all right, until you unlock all your slots, and then you can go ahead and mess around with whatever you want, right? So all right, so let's get down to how to like maximize your damage on the world boss. So for my setup for the skills, right? Let's talk about skills. This is the skill setup that you want to use. I'll show you here, and it's in this specific order. Okay, so all curse plus provoke, and then these are just your passive skill, right? So, and the reason why they're in this specific order is because these curse procs, so it procs skill 1, 2, and 3, and then on the fourth skill proc, what this one do is it refreshes your skill procs length. You know what I'm saying? So it should, by the time all these skill procs, it should have about like one more second before that curse stack disappears. But if your skill 4 procs, then it refreshes that curse stack so that the curse stack doesn't disappear, and you continue to do your maximize or the maximum amount of damage to the war boss. And this is the way how to get over 20 plus stacks. You know what I'm saying? So uh, put it in this order. Some people put it on number three because it's a really tight window, but this is how I was able to get consistently, like 20 plus curse stacks. And the reason why I use provoke instead of another darkness skill is because it's just more consistent. Because so if you look here, provoke, show you here, it increases the damage. So it's gonna proc about, I believe it's only 2 times or 3 times. Yeah, no, 2 times. Yeah, it procs about 2 times per boss battle. But when it procs, you already have like anywhere from like 12 plus curse stacks, and so it increases that damage on that. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it so that's why it's really good. When I was doing my trials with the other darkness skills instead of the provoke, it just wasn't consistent. technic you're able to proc faster, right? Because of this skill. You know, every time we use a skill, we use cooldown, right? But the trade-off is that it's not consistent. So with this skill, my damage is all over the place. But with the provoke skill, it's it's within like maybe like zero point 0.5 CP damage. You know what I'm saying? I can show you here. So for example, yeah. So you see how with the provoke skill, I was able to hit 2.13 AC. And it was hovering around like 1 point, like 1.6 to 2. You know what I mean? Where my damage is at. But with the darkness skill, I could get as low as 1 AC, and it hit as high as 1.9 AC. You know what I mean? So like the difference is just really big because it's such a RNG, especially with the all curse damage RNG, but it's just not consistent because of that. It doesn't have that damage boost from the provoke skill. So that's what I use, and that's how I was able to get my highest damage so far on the world boss. So now that is done for the skills. The other thing that you also need to be aware of is your rune. So especially this rune right here. So when you have really high skill damage, you want to use the rune of skill. I found out that this one does just a tad bit more damage than the crit, right? So rune of fatality. It just does a little bit time more damage. You most likely will have to test it yourself because everyone's at different stages, but I believe the general agreed on is that at our stage, right, really high up, and you have really high skill damage, you want to use the rune of skill instead of the rune of fatality. So, because that's true for Immortal Destroyer too. But unless they're like a boss like the guild boss where it has like that modifier on skill damage where they don't get hit by those skill damage, then you have to use like rune of fatality, right? But rune of skill is what I use. That was one that was able to give me able to help me hit over 2 AC versus the rune of fatality, and obviously rune of curse, right? So that's done. And so next, let's talk about the accessories. So every time when you get your accessories, you want the best special options. So what are the special options? One of the best special options that you can get is attack. I was somehow, I don't know, man. RNGesus was on my side today, and he just gave me this ring. It's not the best, right? Because I have to unlock so much slots, but still this option here, SS attack, phenomenal. This is what you want. You know what I'm saying? 300%. That's crazy. Skill damage, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest, this helps with erosion, all that proc skill, so it's great. I would prefer, right, awakening time, because I mean the longer your awakening time, that's crazy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So longer awakening time equals more damage. Or let's see here. Strike damage is cool, but let's see. Accuracy. Oh yeah, accuracy. So for me, like the perfect SS option will probably be like SS attack, and then either SS awakening, right, or SS accuracy, or what is it? Yeah. So that'll be like number one, and then like number two, like skill damage. That's cool. Number strike damage. That's cool. And who was it? There was another one. I forgot what it was, but you always want to strive to get the SS attack, and that's great, right? Because you look compared to like the special ones, you see that's 60% difference. So yeah, that's crazy. So you can see here. So originally I was using this, and then this popped up today, and it total game changer. So that's for the special options. For the equip options, though, definitely you want SS attack. That's just the name of the game. Attack damage. Also, you can use so yeah. the only options you should be thinking about is either attack, strike damage, accuracy, boss damage. The other options you could substitute out for, right? So for example, instead of having strike damage, you want to use dark sword basic ability increase. So that's just basically your erosion damage and stuff, right? So you could use that instead of strike damage, which is viable. Strike rate, I after like kind of like having these like so the discussions on Discord with like the higher stage players, it's not a bad thing to have if you, like if you have it, but if you're talking about like we want like peak, like the best of the best, like these are your four options. You know what I'm saying? Attack, strike damage, and then I would say accuracy, and then boss monster, uh, dark sword ability, strike rate. Those are your kind of your it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Based on where you're at. So, and people ask like why accuracy? It's because the higher accuracy you have, that means that the less the boss is able to evade your attacks to get that erosion proc. You know what I'm saying? Let me say that again. The higher accuracy you have, the less chance that the boss is able to escape your erosion proc because it's on hit because it's on hit, right? So the erosion proc on hit, it gives the boss less of a chance to escape that. So that means that you're able to stack erosion more consistently and higher on the boss. That's why you want accuracy in the long run, right? Especially when you get to in the farther stages where you want to hit like close to like 2000% stack of erosion. Right? If you want to hit that numbers, you gotta get some accuracy. You know what I'm saying? On top of level 20 skills. So plan for the future. Obviously, like if you don't have to use accuracy right now if you're on the lower stages, but for sure in the far future with more content, especially coming up, in the later in the year, you're probably gonna need accuracy. So that's that. So again, SS options, you want to aim for attack, but honestly, with how much RNG it is right now, any SS option is will work right now for now, right? Because we're just the content just came out, but in the future you want to at least two SS option, prioritize SS attack, and then either go skill damage, awakening time, accuracy, strike damage, can do that too. So and then for options, again prioritize attack, right? Always prioritize attack, and I will also link the Demigod guide from Celestials. I believe they have it updated already. I don't know if they have it updated or not because we were just talking about this on Discord last night about the options. So I don't know if they have it updated or not, but I'll still link it up there anyways. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment. I'll try to help out, or if not, they just join the Discord. A lot of the information that we exchange is on the Discord. So yeah, thanks you guys. See you guys next time.